What's up? What's good? What's going on, Quanda? What's up, Shanika? What's up, Easy Baby? What's up, y'all? I'm glad y'all here for the show this evening. I was kind of hesitant to come in on. What's up, Nikita? Hey, my love. I love y'all so much. I hope that y'all have been having a wonderful Saturday so far. I hope that you all had a wonderful family day yesterday. We're about to jump in and read your current situation and see what the universe wants you to know. I ain't gonna lie, it was a major thing coming up with this direction that we're gonna go with this spread. I've set with the universe and I have pulled out 3 decks that I feel like the universe is going to use to talk to you about your current situation. Y'all know the deal. These are general messages. Please just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. I do ask that as you guys are enjoying the show, chilling, relaxing, that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Y'all, I am going to take a small moment to do a shameless plug. Y'all go check out Members. That thing is jumping and it is about to be jumping even more. It is in preparation for a level up. Don't miss the bandwagon while you can, okay? But I won't hold y'all too much. I'm gonna look and see. We got what's that? We got 8 people in here right now, early in the game. 9 people early in the game. Let's see. 5 thumbs up. Okay, I guess I can handle that. I'm gonna go in with this message anyways. Y'all, I pray that y'all are open to receive. These are general messages. Just take what resonates, okay? This is for your Sagittarian sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages for your 9th house. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Sag. The current situation that is strongest on their mind. What's going on? What is it that we need to know about this situation, Spirit? Please allow me to see clear, concise messages. This is for my Sagittarian 9th house collective. Y'all ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna shuffle these decks and pull straight off of the top just because I feel like that's gonna save us the time and it's gonna be able to give me the biggest picture. Yes, Shaniqua said we are up in here. What's up, y'all? Quanda said make sure y'all smashing that thumbs up button. It's the easiest way to do an energetic exchange to help these messages be as personal as possible, but it's also an energetic donation to the channel, and I greatly appreciate it in advance. All right, what's up, Spike Gunner? What's up, y'all? I am thoroughly excited to jump in this thing and see what connection we're about to jump into and see what type of guidance, what is the destiny point of this connection? What is stopping this connection from coming through in its full potential? Right off the bat, we have mending souls, love with purpose and heal with compassion, past trauma, decision, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Death card. Dang. The 10 of Wands, the Lover's card, the 7 of Pentacles, and the World card. Definitely, this connection is definitely taking you to a divine why point is what I would call it. Okay. The purpose of this connection is for you all to, like, not just for one of you all, but for both of you all to learn to love with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like empathy, for learning to forgive, learning how to empathize where the other person is coming from without overreacting on a scale that is not like your baseline for reaction. And this isn't just a you thing, this is a connection thing. The baseline for reactions here is based off of past trauma, because that's the blockage here. This is like this whole entire reading was to identify what is the purpose, like what's the universe want to come together out of this situation, and what is blocking it? Where's the scatter coming from? And the scatter here is that there's a need to take time for yourself so that you can actually heal your own past trauma, so that you can stop projecting that onto your present situation. And this isn't just a you, this is a connection thing. And what that's telling me, Sagittarius, is let's just say that you're one of those people that you like, but Kiana, this has been my only relationship. Okay, well, let's talk about that. Let's dive deep into that. There's past trauma in this situation that is allowing you to effectively make decisions, you and this person, that allow you all to successfully close out one cycle and to go into starting something new. One thing that I love about the World card when it shows up, especially when someone is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune, is that the World card is saying is that there is the potential to successfully, the World card is about successfully closing out a cycle and getting the permission, the approval to go into the next grade. This is you graduating the 8th grade and going into the 9th grade. This is graduating the 12th grade and going into college. The World card is that of a graduation, like you are successfully completing something, and the potential, the likely outcome of this connection is successfully closing out a cycle and having the defining decision as to, do you want to move forward in this connection, or do you want to move forward in a new cycle without this person? And I have to be honest, if this is my you, and it is, but this is a general message, so you can flip this thing for however it feels good for you. The near future for this person is the 10 of Wands. It's a burden for you to make this decision, because in the past you lost the connection. In the past you forgave someone, and the whatever the issue was, it repeated itself. Yeah, staying vigilant. Yeah. Setting clear boundaries. So I definitely, yeah, getting breadcrumbs. Thank you, Spirit. I do. See, damn, I love it. Resolving the issues. So I feel like that what's going on here is that in the near future, the you person, which is who I'm likely speaking to, but that's the way I'm telling my story. In the near future, the you person is going to be overwhelmed with making the necessary decision, because in the past, when I made this decision, I still got breadcrumbs and was left with receiving mixed signals. In the near future for this person, they're going to be making a decision with the Lover's card. They're going to be making some sort of decision from their heart space as to whether this is a situation that they want to continue to give into. This person does intend to undergo some sort of massive transformation. Okay, this person, whoever the them is, they are showing up as the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, and the Lover's card. This person is at a major defining why moment. And I have to be honest with you being the Magician card, you have all of the resources that you need in order to decide what you want to make of this connection. Because Spirit is saying that in divine timing, this is a situation that is going to resolve in your narrative one way or another, because this is a narrative for you, whether this person is in the story or somebody else is the other main character. So Spirit is saying that here, like whatever this situation turns out to be, this is the cycle that you are closing up, is repeating this cycle of not with the Magician being here, like you are 9 times out of 10 showing up as someone that is time after time playing yourself too small, allowing the other person to dictate what it is, like the direction of the connection. Let me break this down and give you a realistic example. If you are going into connections and you have these boundaries, like I'm looking for a relationship with clear, like I want to be yours and you're going to be mine. I'm done with the unclear. Well, let's just see where this goes. I'm done with that. So that's your boundary before you run in and decide to set a connection. And then you go and you enter into a connection, and that person tells you, look, I'm at a place in my life right now where it's like, I'm not really sure that I want a connection. I'm definitely open to meeting someone and getting to know someone. But as far as like trying to set a clear, definite boundary, I'm just not really there yet. So Spirit is saying, your lesson is saying, you know what? I ain't even mad at that person for that, but can I exist within that and feel emotionally fulfilled? And if not, it's time for me to amicably walk away from that, which allows this person the space and opportunity to come to the awareness of what I'm bringing to the table. Not for them to validate what I bring to the table. I know what I bring to the table, but because I know what I bring to the table, I'm also willing to take it off the table. And when I take it off the table, that is going to allow that person the space and the opportunity to say, hey, can you survive without this luxury on your table, or do you want this on your table? So it's learning how to dismiss yourself without putting an end to that chapter if you don't truly want an end to that chapter, but also being willing to accept that that person has a choice and not allowing their choice to then cause you to waver on your standard. Because I have to be honest with you, this person in the near future, even though I see that it's going to be hard on you to kind of like put this situation down, because the Ten of Wands is that. It's like, it's a burden. I have a lot of responsibilities, and I'm just at a point where I have to reevaluate which one of these burdens is a priority. So in the near future, you're going to be faced with, is this situation a priority for me to continue to move forward with it or not? And this person is going to be faced with that choice and or decision to like be like, you know what? Damn, nobody's loved on me or spoken to me or given me a vision the way that Sag has. And is that something that I can continue with or not? And I feel like that is what is going to, like, that's the purpose of this entire connection, is to learn to live with the purpose. So like, I'm no longer just trying to allow this person's confusion to tell me what direction I'm going in. Definitely resonating. Oh, what's up, y'all? What's up, Trey Love? Yes, I love this. What is Spike going to say? I think people take advantage of the fact that Sagittarius are so adaptable and so smooth selling. And we got to stop being so go with the flow type and stand on what we want. That's absolutely correct. I had a beautiful personal today, and I'm going to address a portion of that where you said, I think people take advantage of the fact that Sagittarius are so adaptable and so smooth sailing. Yes, it is so easy to look at that perspective. But the other side of the perspective is what has happened that has made the Sagittarius collective so adaptable to the point that they put themselves on the back burner. Because that is the root cause, and that's the only thing that you truly have control over in that aspect. Y'all, I just heard a thud. I don't know what that was, but let me mind my business. It wasn't in my house. So even though that perspective is true, and the only perspective that we're in control over is, where have we become so used to adapting to the other person's narrative that we've completely discarded our own true desires? And that's what the purpose of this, and that's ultimately the purpose in the lesson here that's happening, right? So if I was going to clarify anything, it's going to be this right here. The underlying dynamic of this connection is to really to learn to evaluate the way that this past trauma is affecting the way that you're really willing to hold on, like the way it's affecting the way that you're planting your seeds. And I'm about to say something, okay? I'm about to say something. And this is only medicine if you know how to take, if you know how to use the dosage, period. You see the size of this pentacle in their hand? It's almost like the underlying dynamic of this connection is like you holding on, clutching your pearls, holding on to it for dear life. And that's okay. But by you holding, it's almost like you're overvaluing what it is that you're holding on to. And I really don't like that word, spirit. It's almost like you're holding on to what you have and you're only giving it out with an unrealistic expectation. So let's just say, let me just use me, okay? So you don't take too personal. Let's just say that me, I feel like that I give valuable information in my readings. But it's only so valuable as to who's willing to apply it to their life, right? So if I produce this content, but I hold on to it in my safety net and I don't release it, and I'm the only person that has access to it, it's not as useful as it's not as valuable as I'm going to think it is, because no one has the ability to see the power of it, because then I'm only holding it and I'm not putting it on display, not even displaying it in the way, because I'm closing myself up. I'm a hermit. I know I got valuable information and I'd be damned if I let somebody take advantage of it. So I'm just going to hold it. That actually kind of devalues what I have to offer. Because if I have something valuable and I'm integrating it in myself, but then I'm not stepping out for the world to see it, then nobody sees I know I'm making sense. And that's the underlying dynamic of this connection, is to learn how you're allowing your past to cause you to hold off and lock your secret recipe. And therefore, if you have a value, if let's say you make sugar cookies, but because of your past, you don't use your secret ingredient. Well, you're only selling sugar cookies. You're not selling one of a kind, the world's best sugar cookies, because you're holding out on the secret ingredient. Does that make sense? But look, Spike gonna beat me to the punch. That definitely making sense. I know that's right. This is definitely a continuation from today's personal. You so welcome, beautiful soul. So the only thing that I really want to clarify here is the world card before I break this down and I get Sagittarius dealing with all 12 signs, okay? So and the Sagittarius dealing with all 12 signs at the end, it's really where is your sign? Like if you're a Sagittarius sun sign, you may find some guidance from your moon placement at the end, okay? Or just take it as it resonates. Watch around, get the medicine. Let me see, Spirit. What the likely outcome of this situation, being the world card, what does that mean for this collective here? Sagittarius collective. I love y'all. Y'all please smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, look, so the world card is successfully completing a cycle. What is that cycle that is successfully closing up? It's the 5 of Cups. And look, y'all, they don't be ready to catch the motherfucking message. Kiki just woke up. Look what this card says. That's the cycle y'all are closing up. No longer clinging to the past. What is the blockage? What has the energy scattered in this connection? Holding on to past trauma. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So ultimately, what's going on here is you're learning your self-worth. And I have to be honest, whoever this connection is, this person, this person, if I'm going to foretell anything, they're gonna choose you. They're going to make the choice of choosing you. They will. This card here It's this card here. It says mend souls. Okay, but look what the side says. Renew, forgive, and renew. So ultimately, this person will choose you. But spirit needs you to get in the minds. Look, bitch, look, let me stop. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't want to disrespect nobody. But spirit, I don't know what you're doing. But spirit, honey, you're doing something that even got your girl a little nervous, honey. But I'm here for the show. Hey, what I tell you, I said if I had to predict anything, this person will choose you. Hey, look. You have to learn to stay vigilant. Set those healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being. You have to make this choice to stop having flexible boundaries, okay? Once you do that, you're going to be able to plan ahead. You're going to be able to see the future peacefully. And when there are obstacles or mountains in your pathway, you're not going to crumble at the footstep of that obstacle, right? Because look, baby, look, I don't know who the fuck they playing with, but spirit, it can't be me and you. Not today, not in the Sagittarius reading, because Kiki's back for Sagittarius. Look, ever after and burning bright. This connection, look, let me get them words in there. Ever after and burning bright. Let me read them words to you. Having the fortitude to create a lasting love, stroking passion to keep the flame alive. This connect. I'm not one of them readers that will always preach that you're going back to that person. But I am here to let you know that whatever this reading is, there is still hope in a situation. It's just you have to have faith in what you bring to the table. And you have to understand that that is the secret sauce that on a worst day is still getting ready to have a line outside of your door, outside of your restaurant. But you have to believe in what you bring to the table. And that's what the fuck you're missing. That's what the fuck you're missing. You're playing yourself too small. You're allowing your partners to dictate what you're looking for, and it has to be the other way around. Let me stop. Because I go to Page of Pentacles. Spirit is saying something is blossoming. That card says flowering. This is the Queen of Pentacles. And my Queen of Pentacles for me is the card of self-care. It is the card of understanding I bring something. I know what I bring to the table. And what I bring to the table actually balances out what the King of Pentacles has built. Period. Hey. And that walks you into the what? You see it? The dream. Hey, don't play with me. Play with your bitch. All right, Young Dolph. I'm sorry. Let me chill. Let me point down. What was Young Dolph's zodiac sign? He was a Leo. Damn. Don't play with me. Play with your bitch. Okay. Could be significant Leo energy on the table here. I don't have it on the table, but for Young Dolph to come through like that. Kiki just love yelling at me. I love it though. I know that's right. I love y'all. Soul food for real in this message. All right, Spirit. So if Sagittarius is dealing with Aries through Pisces, as far as this message goes here, what is it that they need to know? All right. So immediately, I'm going to take all of these cards straight from the top, but immediately Temperance is falling out. So what I'm going to say, what you need to know, no matter what sign you're dealing with, something requires patience. And while you're being patient, don't just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. There's a need to establish some internal balance. And that internal balance is going to allow you to get on board with the need to be patient without feeling like you're always being told to be patient, or that you're always the one being asked to put in the work. I know that makes sense. All right, so Spirit for Aries. If Sagittarius is dealing with an Aries, what do they need to know? The Hermit card. The Aries is doing the introspection. They are. They are seeking their higher self. This person, look, the Four Swords, no matter what we do, this person, whoever this person is, there is a level of healing that is going on subconsciously. I don't give a damn what you see when you look at this person. Whatever this person in the divine is going through, it is taking them through a level of looking at something that caused pain for them, and they are gaining clarity. And that is significantly true for the Aries. The Aries is absolutely undergoing some sort of introspection. The Taurus is facing their fears. I do see that the Taurus has fears about getting out of their comfort zone. The Taurus, if I had to be honest with you, the Taurus is in a deep place of really kind of like scared to face their fears. Because once they get out of their comfort zone, this Taurus is going to have to take some accountability that they're not so comfortable with, okay? If you're dealing with the Gemini, the Two of Wands, the Gemini is actually already in the planning stage. The Gemini is actually in the situation where like they're looking at this situation through a new set of lens, through a new set of eyes, and it does look like that it is attached to the world. So it does look like that this person is recognizing that they are completing something in their life, and that allows them to look at the situation with you with a fresh new set of eyes. If you're dealing with the Cancer, the Seven of Swords. So it does look like that this Cancer is being forced to look at some sort of self-sabotaging behavior, which is this person is not going to be ready to mend this connection until they make this confession. The Cancer has a confession that they must make before they can move forward in this connection authentically. Without this confession, it does look like that this person is going to feel like that they have to like lie, cheat, and steal to keep this secret under wraps. If you're dealing with the Leo, what you need to know is the Page of Wands. There is a message that is about to be coming towards you from a Leo, and it is going to be considered as good news because this person has some sort of clarity. It's an underdeveloped clarity, but they do have clarity. If you're dealing with the Virgo, look, the Virgo's there. The likely outcome for this connection is the World card. The Virgo is there. So if you're dealing with the Virgo, this Virgo is farther along in their transformation than you recognize. And this reading is to get you on the game with recognizing what you bring to the table, because the Virgo is ready to start a new cycle. If you're dealing with the Libra, the Ace of Cups, I'd have to say the same thing with the Libra. The Libra is at the point where they're ready. They know that the love that they are ready to fully acknowledge it. They don't know what you're going to do with it, but they're about to offer it to you anyways. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Scorpio, this is something that is budding, but the Scorpio is needing to go through some sort of self-care because if this person like is a Scorpio, they're like right now, they're currently in the Death card energy. And that is saying that this person is currently going through a transformation. And I'm going to say with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, that in the midst of this person's transformation, there are some cold, harsh truths that is going to require this person to kind of like pour into their cup. And because their cold, hard truths require them to pour into their cup, they don't have what it takes to pour into someone else's cup. So you're going to need to give the Scorpio some time. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius is the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like that if you're dealing with another Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is really holding back right now. 44 could be significant between you, a double Sagittarius. What is the significance angel number for 44? Hard work, stability, hard work, and the support of guardian angels. So I definitely feel like that this Sagittarius is really kind of like holding their shit close to their chest right now. They're not really willing to let someone else know what they're like, what they're facing right now because they don't feel stable in it. And I do feel like that the Sagittarius, whatever it is that they're facing, it is requiring them to put in a lot of hard work right now. But they are beginning to recognize the right path forward in order to achieve what it is they're looking for here. So the Sagittarius, they are holding out. They are holding on to some things, and and that makes sense for my Sagittarius, if I'm going to be honest with you, because the overall message was temperance, and that is about establishing some sort of internal balance. And in order to establish that internal balance, you do have to acknowledge where things are out of alignment. And when we're in the Four of Pentacles, there is something out of alignment, okay? Because you're unnecessarily holding on to that small teddy bear, not believing that the divine is about to give you one bigger. Okay. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, we have this strength card. The Capricorn, the Capricorn is holding back on their primal instincts. And this person is trying to master their human nature, their vulnerable nature. As soon as this Capricorn harnesses their vulnerable nature, they're about to pounce in order to open this new cycle up with you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Empress. So I have to be honest with you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius is in the mindset. They've made their choice. They've made themselves known. They're not going to chase anymore. They're going to wait on Sagittarius to acquire this internal balance. And then they're going to wait for Sagittarius to take action towards them. Because if this is your story and you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius has already shown themselves as to what choice they've made, okay? Moving forward, if you're dealing with the Pisces, we have the Three of Wands. The Pisces is waiting on the divine right opportunity. The opportunity has not manifested for the Pisces because the Pisces also has some house cleaning to do. And they are knowing that an opportunity for them to mend this connection is on the horizon, but this person isn't necessarily like they're focused on it for the bigger picture, but understanding the bigger picture, they're focusing on the details to make sure that when the bigger picture arrives, they know exactly what to do with it, okay? So let me get your self-care message to close this up, Sag. And then if anyone that is still here and that has resonated, if you have a personal question and you want to get a personal question answered tonight, we will do donation based. If Kwanda's in the chat and she says she's game, I'm game, okay? If you got a question, go ahead and drop your donations and do question please in the chat and we will get you. Let's see, Spirit. So what is the self-care message for the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective that has resonated with this reading? Rediscover yourself. Absolutely. Rediscover yourself. It says, what are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others' versions of you? I love it. I love it. I love it. And then it says, get a reading. So somebody that is right here, right now, I literally, last minute, I have not announced it anywhere else in this reading that I was going to answer readings or do questions here. And at the bottom of the deck, Spirit literally just put, get a reading. So somebody has a question on the back of this reading, and Spirit is saying that you are supported to get your reading here tonight. Take that as it resonates. Kwanda, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Yes, easy baby. Drop your donation and I got you. If Kwanda, go ahead and drop this. If you all do a super chat question, it needs to be a minimum of $15. Okay. If you guys do a super chat question, it does need to be a minimum of $15. But other than that, donation based on the other donation options. I like to interact. Now I got to rewind and talk to the screen. Let me clean up and then I'm going to take my phone off of silence, okay? This was a nice reading, Sagittarius. This was a really nice reading. I'll watch it through. Super chat questions, a minimum of $15. Dang, I missed the reading. I don't know what it pertains to. Okay, so y'all know y'all can rewind and watch it in fast speed. Okay, rewind it, watch it in fast speed. I'll hang around for a second. Especially for those that have been here the whole time. If they want to ask questions, it'll definitely give you all an opportunity to go back and watch that. Damn, this was a nice reading. Okay, I don't see any donations yet. Let me take this off the silent mode. It's on Do Not Disturb. I don't see any donations at this time. Yes, speed these up. Yeah. You're so welcome, Nikita. You're so welcome. Yes, thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button to the 23 people out of the 100 people that have stopped by. 100 people that have stopped by. Thank you to the 23, less than 25% of the viewers. Thank you so much for finding this information valuable enough to exchange energy. Thank you all so much. To the less than 25% of the people that have eaten up 15 minutes of the viewing here. Thank you so much. I'm going to drop my donation without a question. My card is frozen because I lost it, but you know I got you, Key. This reading was everything. On whoever the fuck didn't hit that like, fuck y'all. Hey, y'all's back in this energy. I love my crew. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I love my crew, honey, because that's the truth. And you know what, Spike Gunner, if you have a question, just because you are so real and you show up, I got you. If you do have a question, I got you. Just like I'm about to answer Easy Baby's questions, because I do. I show up for those who show up for me. I show up for those who show up for me. So just like I'm about to answer Easy Baby's question, I'm gonna if Spike Gunner, I got you. I swear, like it never fails. Every live, no, within 20 minutes of my live, Easy Baby and Spike Gunner show up no matter what. So I appreciate y'all. So for real, like I got you, Pookie. And like Spike Gunner said, for those of y'all that didn't hit that thumbs up button, fuck y'all and y'all's whack ass energy. What'd you say, baby? Did I get your donation? I haven't received any notifications. Yes, I did. For real? Hold up. I won't even say your name out loud. But if you ever come to me for a personal reading, I swear I have a whole channeled message on the back of the name of Bernard. Oh my goodness. And the crazy thing about that is that shit came in maybe 6 months ago. That it's like I got this thing where I got a whole bunch of little like just notes that just come through downloads, and I don't know where they're coming from. They don't make sense for me at that time, but because I don't throw anything away, I got a place where I store some of my downloads. I have a whole download. Damn, I just said your name. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was meant to be said. It was meant to be said. I'm so sorry. But I have an entire channel message that probably came through about 6 to 8 months ago based off of that name. Damn, that is so fucking wild to me. That is wild to me. That is wild to me. I'm so sorry to say your name too. I'm so sorry to say your name. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. That is wild to me. That's crazy to me. And Quanta's childish for the way that them eyes just that you did it. I love y'all. I do. Facts. I love you, Key. And these hoes that don't show love, they trash. And that's fine. They will elevate, just not on our timeline. And that's okay. Be mad at your mama for raising a lame ass plan. I love that for us, honey. For real. And you know, 10 and let me see, 10 more people came in since then and only one person hit the thumbs up. That's okay though. Girl, if I told you you are lying. That's crazy. Right now, for real, y'all are confirming to me why I need to stop holding back so much. Like, so, it's so crazy to me. Okay, let me get easy, baby. Do I need to move on from this, Virgo? Does easy, baby need to move on from the Virgo? This message is for you. The Eight of Swords, no, but you do overthink it, keeping yourself in analysis paralysis. I want you to go back to the last Sagittarius live reading that I did. There's a lack of accountability when I said that the future position for the Sagittarius was the Eight of Swords. So I would have to say the answer is no, and that I need you to gain a different perspective on this situation, a perspective that allows you to be empowered and not a perspective that makes you feel trapped. Kiki, what's up, Pookie, Miss Files? Easy Baby's back a little bit. Okay, I'm going to wait till Easy Baby come and talk to me. What's up, Miss Files? Oh, she's back there talking to the screen. She's already told me she is getting ready to do that. What's goody, girl? Sorry I missed out acting a fool with you. No, you good, girl. We still here. I'm going to sit here and talk to y'all for a second. My children are supposed to be already in bed. I know they fed. Damn, as a matter of fact, what did I just tell y'all about the Virgo? It made me want to read hear the Virgo reading. Spike Gunner, Key, the truth. I literally just got into an argument with the Taurus over you. LOL. What I do? How did I incite that argument? Talk to me. Tell me. I got you, Miss Files. What's up, baby? Obvious question. The visuals will give you the answer. What is it? All right. So what you need, baby? Nothing. Just sitting here on the live, giving them some of my energy now. They are not hitting the thumbs up. They're not. You need to come over here. You want to check them? Okay, let me see. Let me see how many people's up in here. Yeah, 20. Yes, come on. Yeah, check them.
Push the thumbs up for my mommy, please.
Let me see. Let's see.
Push the thumbs up for my mommy, please.
Yeah, tell them she works a lot and takes time away from us to give y'all some of her energy.
She takes a lot of money and time to do it.
That's right. Not the money part, but that's right. A lot of resources. Yeah, tell them, baby.
She uses a lot of her energy just to show you.
Yeah, sugar, tell them.
So can you please hit the thumbs up for my mommy, please?
That's right. Tell them. That's right. All right. Look at it. Look. That's what you did. They doing that for you. You see them hearts coming through? Mm-hmm. They doing that because they hear your voice.
Who, them?
The people in the audience, the 20 people that's there. Quanda said, y'all heard him. Quanda got your back. Look, Spike Gunner did too. She said, yeah, y'all heard that, baby. Shoot. Yeah. Y'all, that makes his night. Y'all, I swear that makes his day. To be able to tell somebody what to do, that make that baby's entire day. Do you hear me? Him, his daddy's child, for real. His daddy's the type of person that calls family meetings. Oh, honey, I promise you, I can see my son being the type of person that will call a family meeting, honey. Do you hear me? Because y'all got that baby twisted. You gonna hear his perspective. I love it. I was like, girl, fuck you. Hold on. Let me get back to this argument. I was trying to help her simple as by sending her to your channel. Easy Baby says, so what's my next move? I got you, Pookie. Give me a second. And she was like, we was being too hood or too lax. I was like, girl, fuck you. My exact sentiments. I'm gonna fuck you. Because you know what? Everybody that comes and sits at my table, everybody tells me that they felt comfortable enough to get a tarot reading from me because of the familiarity, because they felt a sense of familiarity. They felt like they knew me, and they felt like that I spoke to them. There's not one, well, I can take that back. There's 2 people. And that's it. I've done a lot of personal readings, but there are 2 people that I had to, baby, we are not, if your name comes across my cell again, I will refund you your money. We're not doing this no more. That's only been twice. But everybody else, they have said because they just felt an undeniable familiarity with me. So anybody that doesn't feel like that they can connect with that, baby, that's why that's your immediate sign. Log the fuck off of her channel because my spirit team does not want me near her. And Kiki says, on you go. Poof. You're right. It's for our protection. Let's go amicably. Okay. For real. Oh God, fuck her. She's back. That was another reason why she got cut off. You so silly. Okay, Miss Spike Gunner, I never got your question. Oh no, what's next for Easy Baby? So what's next? What's next is to start to see this situation truthfully. Okay, you have to see this situation truthfully and stop lying to yourself about it. You have to take the blindfolds off and understand that there's some sort of deceptive strategy, some sort of you overthinking it is causing you to. Okay, so I just gotta be honest with you, baby. I'm just gonna be real right honest with you. Easy, baby. There is this energy of a less than honorable strategy here. And it is because I got the set, listen, I got the Eight of Swords for your answer, which is a no. Y'all, they letting fireworks off if y'all want to go sit on the front porch. Not across the street, but behind Mr. Greg's house. I have the Two of Swords here in your advice position, easy baby. And that is about taking the blindfolds off and looking at this situation truthfully. And even though you're at an uncomfortable crossroads, you have to be willing to see this situation and make it cold, harsh truth. And this is taking me back to that energy of when I was doing a reading and I said, I can't remember where exactly I was, but I do remember saying something along the lines of, okay, cool. I went and looked through your phone and I found this and I ain't like it. And, and shit, we need to talk about this. Because the lack of talking about what you found in a less than honorable position has you acting in a less than honorable way to kind of shield what it is that you have found. And what you found actually justifies the way that you're behaving. And what you found needs some clarity on it in order for you to really know how you should respond to this. That's what's next. And I'm going to be honest with you. From what these cards are telling me, it is going to take a confession on your behalf. I don't know what that confession is, and you know what that is, and that's all that matters. Damn, these fireworks is gorgeous. It's just a rainbow of colors shooting up. It ain't like they sparking off in the sky, nothing. It's just red, green, blue, pink, red, all of them colors, just purple flying up, and it's gorgeous. And it's still going. It must be a drug dealer back there, honey. It is gorgeous. It's still going. Okay, I think it's coming to an end. Damn, it's still going, y'all. That was gorgeous, honey. Honey, shit. Sometimes I be wishing I could live the lifestyle of being a drug dealer's girlfriend, but Pookie, honey, I can't do it. I can. I just don't have the desire to do it. But Pookie, the benefits. Let me stop. Let me throw up. I'm on these people's internet. Let me get my shit together. What's up, ETC? What's up, y'all? So easy, baby. Does that give you some clarity? Yes, baby. Huh? Oh, really?
And she let us sit on the porch and she saw it.
Good.
And we were standing on the porch just watching the fireworks. And that wasn't loud, just shooting up.
I seen it. It was pretty.
And she did not run away, even when
she's hungry. Is there still plenty of milk and stuff out there?
Well, I see the milk. She stepped in the cafe. She was drinking the milk.
Okay. Okay, so y'all far back. Y'all not talking. I lost Easy Baby. Let me pull Easy back. Miss Falls. Okay. I got Miss Falls' question. I'm not really hearing nothing else from Easy Baby, so I'm going to pull this up so I can move forward. You good, Miss Falls? I really wish Easy Baby would come and talk to me. Somebody type in the chat. Somebody tap in the chat and get Easy Baby's attention. I'm back. That was a good message. It was, wasn't it, Megan? It was. Not for real. That was a nice ass message. I'm with y'all. I'm here. Okay. I am the Easy Baby. Are you still here? Thank you, Quando. I'm still here. Okay. I'm just going to turn the camera off. Take me off the thing. Okay, that's okay. Easy Baby left. Easy Baby will be back when Easy Baby come back. But Easy Baby will figure out that there's an extension to theirs here. Now let me do Miss Files. Miss Files, you want to bring yours back again for me? Miss Files says, so I've moved on and healed from the Aries. How are things looking for me in the Pisces? Is this as good as it gets? Let's see. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for Miss Falls, who has released an Aries and is in the healing stages of the Aries and is moved on to a Pisces. Is the Pisces, is this the one? Is this the good one? Is this the as good as it gets energy for Miss Falls? Where do you send the donations we have for the questions? I missed that part. Quanda put the donations options in there. If you want to do a super chat, it needs to be a minimum of $15. So I really prefer no super chats, but just do whatever it is you want to do. Let's see. Is the Pisces the one for Miss Falls? Is this the one that's for Miss Falls? The Pisces. Show me what is Miss Falls needs to know. Is the Pisces the one? Thank you. Okay. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't necessarily think that the Pisces is as good as it gets. The lights they're going off again. And I have to be honest with you. Is the Pisces as good as it gets? No. I actually see the Pisces is gonna open you up to see how you still aren't able. Like, I do feel like that through the experience with the Pisces, you're going to be able to harness your ability to make less emotional decisions. Like, you're going to harness your ability to make head over heart decisions. Okay. However, I think that the Pisces is the reasons why this connection isn't as good as it gets. Okay. The Pisces is the reason. And so I do feel like that this connection is going to teach you how to be more emotionally diplomatic. It's going to cause you to face your emotional fears. It's going to cause you to get out of your comfort zone as it pertains to your emotions. But is he the one as good as it gets? No, ma'am. So if the Pisces is willing to go through some sort of level of maturation and they're willing to surrender some unnecessary things, then there is the potential. But as of right now, the Pisces is not as good as this gets, and it is because of the Pisces. I hope that helps you, Miss Falls. But even though I can sit here and tell you that it's because of the Pisces, I still need you to remember that every encounter is an opportunity for a mirror. Thanks. It helps a lot. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. With my children, they had such a nice time watching them fireworks last night. My neighbor put on a show. The whole neighborhood did, for real. It was nice. It was nice to see all the neighbors out there letting off their fireworks. People that usually don't speak was speaking. It was so nice. And this is the first year that the first time in a long time that me and my children didn't actually go sit in my mom's front yard to watch the city fireworks. So I was just kind of down about that. And then this is also the fourth year that we lost my cousin Shaquille, who is also a Sagittarius. We lost him on the 4th of July 4 years ago. So I was just, it was just, I wasn't sure how I was going to really be feeling about this day. But the way yesterday came together, it just all made sense. It didn't all make sense until today. But because upon reflecting on the way that events unfolded yesterday, baby, God just works in wonderful ways in my life. And I'm forever grateful, eternally thankful. Yes, it was nice. Are there any more questions? Megan, come through, Pukai. Guys, those of you all that are coming through, there is a nice ass message for Sagittarius at the beginning. Okay, nice message. I'm actually going to title that, believe it or not, they will choose you. I don't know why I want to title it that. But that's what I'm leaning towards. What y'all think? What's up, African Essence? What's up? What y'all think about that title? Believe it or not, they will choose you. Oh shit, it ain't gonna let me do it until after. Sorry, let me copy this. I'll do it later. It ain't gonna let me do it. It ain't gonna let me do it. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna exit out. Don't make no big deal out of it. I like it. I know that's right. Yes, I'm with the title. Okay, cool. Okay, Megan, I set my boundaries with a Sagittarius this past week. What does Spirit need me to know moving forward pertaining to this connection? Spirit, with the newfound boundaries that Megan has put in place with the Sagittarius in their life, what is it that you need Megan to know moving forward as it pertains to this connection? I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. What is it that Megan needs to know now that she set these boundaries with the Sagittarius? What do you need her to know as it pertains to moving forward now? Clear, concise, Megan. Clear, concise messages for Megan, please. Please allow me to see clearly and concisely into the messages for Megan as it pertains to the connection with the Sagittarius, where she has recently had to set boundaries. Exactly what I said when I pulled the Four of Pentacles for the Sagittarius dealing with the Sagittarius is exactly what you need to know. What Spirit wants you to know is the Empress energy. It is time for you to now sit back and receive. This makes sense because I know that you're affected by Aquarius and the Aquarius energy. Okay. It said that the Aquarius was sitting in the Empress energy because they had already let them. It's like the Aquarius felt like that they had already said and made their choice, and they were waiting on the Sagittarius to acquire some sort of internal balance. And then the Sagittarius actually got the Four of Pentacles. It's like they're holding back, but they are trying, like they're holding their cards close to their chest because they don't feel so stable in their newfound truth. But the moment that they found some sort of stability in that newfound truth, the Sagittarius would come forward. Well, that's your message. That's your message. You just got to learn how to put the messages together. But that's your message. But what you need to know is that you don't need to sit there and overthink this. You don't need to beat yourself up. You don't need to sit back and think about what you could have said or how you shouldn't have said this. Don't do that. Sit back and know that Now all you can do is set back and attract. You've done all that you can, and now you have to take your hands off and nurture with what's right within your control. Nurture that and know that you are in the receptive energy. You will be receiving some sort of good news from this person, and the opportunity with that good news is to have a new opportunity, and the outcome is temperance, so it is going to be balancing out. The outcome of this is you two finding some sort of harmony, an equation that works best for you. Your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. Remain hopeful that there is a new opportunity coming, okay? But I have to be honest with you. The challenge is the Three of Cups. So the challenge is you're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel like that you don't really know what's going on. You're going to feel like that this person may be socializing in other areas of their life and they're not paying you any attention. And so that could cause you to have a toxic response. But that's where it's going to be important for you to stay in that Empress energy, okay? Okay, so did this message make sense for you then, Megan? Thank you, boo. I appreciate it for sure. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, what is Spike gonna say? I'm going back and forth about having a hard conversation with this Taurus. I'm thinking of cutting ties after 10 years, off and on. Am I correct in this thought process? Okay, so immediately I got hung up. Okay, so listen. Immediately I got hung up on what you was trying to read to me, and the reason is because you had already told me that the Taurus told you that she couldn't listen to my video because of how laxed we was. You see, it's not that you shouldn't even cuss her out, and see that's that amicable energy that that we've been talking about, because you shouldn't even cuss her out. What that should have mirrored back to you is 9 times out of 10 the video that you try to get her to watch. I was probably talking directly to you in it. And the fact that I was talking directly to you in it made her automatically assume that the message was catered to your perspective and that I wouldn't even understand her. So immediately you trying to make it a us thing, you and me thing, and it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with you or me, and everything to do with her feeling outnumbered in this environment. So what I'm going to tell you without pulling a single card for you, Spike Gunner, so far, I'm going to tell you, no, you shouldn't cut her off, because you do have to learn to see through her that it's not always you, and it's the image that you are forcing someone to see through your presence, okay? So the sooner that you incorporate that, the better you will be able to handle people like her. But I'm going to answer your question, but I want you to take that in before I pull the cards for you, okay? So before I pull your cards, I want you to talk to me about what I just said to you. Yep, exactly. Facts on God. Okay, cool. Okay, so the actual question is Spike Gunner correct in this thought process of cutting the Taurus off? I have the Queen of Cups, and that's not a yes or no for me. But what that is it tells me the attribute that you need to embody, and it is that of the Queen of Cups, which is exactly what I just said. The Queen of Cups is very compassionate. She's able to be in an emotionally charged situation without allowing the emotions to sway her. Okay, that's in high vibrations. She's able to feel the emotions, trust the emotions, and still make a sound decision, because she's going to listen to her intuition as well. Let me see, Spirit. Let me see. Oh yeah, damn! I just gave you a personalized. I literally just gave you a personal reading with no cards out here. I have the Six of Wands is what came out, and for one, the answer to the question is: Are you correct in that thought process? Is a no. The Six of Wands for me is a minor arcana, so it's a no. I would have needed a major arcana, right? So no, you're not correct in that thinking process. The opportunity is actually for you all to have forward movement. However, the challenge here is like, damn, we've been doing this shit for far too fucking long. And honey, this shit ain't reaping no motherfucking benefit. I ain't reaping no harvest, honey. Just cause it put out two potatoes a year and potatoes ain't healthy for you, shit, it don't mean I'm still getting ready to keep on putting in this motherfucking effort just reaping two potatoes and then justifying it because potatoes ain't really all that healthy. Now, Kiki, I'm not, baby, at this point, I'm gonna go to the fucking store and buy two potatoes before I keep on putting in all this work just to yield two potatoes. I'm not doing that. That's the challenge. That's the mindset you all have, and that presents a challenge. And Spirit is actually saying your advice is the wheel of fortune. Hey, look at this from a perspective that says everything that has happened up until this point has been fated and destined for me to unlock a bigger picture. So if it's giving me something greater, how dare I say that it's not yielding a harvest? It's yielding a harvest. It's just not the harvest I thought. You see, last year when I packaged all my extra seeds up, I mixed them up. And here I thought I was planting green beans and I was planting corn the whole time. Green beans has more nutrition than corn does. Okay? So Spirit is saying just because it's not the green beans, it doesn't mean that you can just throw it all out. Because corn can make a beautiful filler for stew in the wintertime, right? Does that make sense? What's up, the Healing Utopia? What's up, Pookie? Lord, on God, Key, LOL, I love you. Do I need to let this happen naturally? Easy, baby. I don't know, baby. I don't know. I don't remember, baby. I don't remember. But I'm so glad that you finally back. Makes lots of sense. Perfect. I love you. I hope that helps you. But the likely outcome of this situation is the Ace of Cups. So I have to be honest with you. I do feel like that after a time of you all coming to a place of independence, I do feel like that you will be able to reach some sort of new way of offering your love cup inside of this toxic dynamic because of the way that you guys have been planting your seeds. All right, y'all. Do we have any more? Yeah, guys, those of you out there are pouring in, I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button. There is a beautiful Sagittarius message at the beginning. I am going to title it, Believe It or Not, They Choose You. Okay, that's going to be the title of it. Let me see if I don't know why I can't change that. I think that should fix it so that you guys can see that there is a reading at the beginning. Very toxic. LOL. It's okay. You told me don't leave the Virgo. Okay, so but I also told you something else after that. There was an entire, like I gave you an entire reading and you just completely left. And I was ready to engage with you, but you was not responsive. So unfortunately, I am out of that energy, baby, and I don't remember, to be honest with you. I did. I had the whole chat calling your name and everything, baby. So do I have any more questions, guys? If not, I am going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I've had so much fun tonight. I have thoroughly enjoyed this one. You guys really aren't smashing the thumbs up button, but that's okay. It's not for everybody. Those of you all that it is for, thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. And then not to mention whoever is continuously smashing that reaction button, I thoroughly appreciate you. That's why we can still be dragging these people in this late in the game as I'm answering personalized questions. It is because of those reactions. So thank you so much to whoever is authentically hitting those reactions. Thank you so much. Yeah, I changed my name, sis. Okay, so if you change your name, tell me who you are. The Healing Utopia. I love you. Yes, I told y'all that was going off. Y'all can, yeah. Just stay right there. Don't leave the furniture on the porch. I was the Radiant House. Oh, okay. I do remember you. It's good to see you. Yes, it's good to see you, beautiful soul. Y'all, I needed some to drink. I ain't got nothing but this little spit of water, this little taste of water. You welcome. Love you too. Twin and 12, 15, Pisces moon. Whoop, whoop. Venus and Scorpio. Damn, was we born on the same day? Was we born on the same day? What year was you born in? Thanks, Key. You so welcome, Spike Gunner. I love you, Key. You gotta call me one day so we can talk. I want to catch up. Things have been nice. Look, okay, so you are everything. Oh, thank you. Laughing my ass off. I know, right? You my big sis. I'm 88. I'm 88 too. So we was literally born on the exact same fucking day. That is wild. I love it. What's up, twin? Like, I found people born on that same day, but not the same year. So what's up, twin? Yes. I'm glad you all found me too. I'm glad that you found me too, Spike Gunner. I love your energy. I thank you. No, I really am. Don't take that lighthearted. I really am. I'm so glad that I've met you all, especially y'all that interact with me and don't make me feel like I'm doing this thing alone over here. Thank y'all. It is greatly appreciated. You still my big sis because you be getting me together. I know that's right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love y'all. Dang, I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, Megan, what I was about to say. Look, members, the live Zooms, they're coming back. I'm just because of my ability to show up here in my household, okay? It's not going to be every week, but it is coming back. Better than fucking ever. When I say better than ever, if y'all loved that first round of Zoom sessions where we was getting together every week, if y'all loved that, baby, prepare to fall in love with this new format for the live Zoom sessions. Oh my God, I am excited about it. I am. And I'm really hard on myself. Like, I'm a Virgo South Node, so I'm extremely hard on myself. And I am extremely happy with these newfound Zoom sessions. So this is definitely the time. What's up, True Blue? Hey, gorgeous. This is definitely the time to go over there and jump on and catch a taste of that medicine over there. And try to get that, so because, honey, the people that's over there right now is getting ready to get the prices up of the membership. So shit, if y'all don't want that membership to be up, I definitely encourage some new people to go over and start smashing that thumbs up button, because y'all are getting a good portion of Kiana's vulnerability over there for like $3.99. It's like, it's medicine, like medicine that has your girl able to sit down and do some healing over there for real. It's nice. Drop your question. Yes, drop your question. I love you, Quanda. I love you. Thank you. I'm going to tap in 100%. Definitely tap in 100%. I'll announce to you all when I'm about to do that first course, but it's coming up really soon. It will be this month. It will be this month. Quanda says that members should already have consequences. Quanda's hard. Y'all y'all thought I was tough. Quanda's shit. Shit, Pookie, she's a toughin', honey, for real. She's from the South. Okay, she's from the South. Y'all don't y'all judge my Pookie, because I love my Pookie for real. I be needing her to make sure to keep me in alignment. But look, I was cooking chicken for the kids earlier, right? I was on the phone with Quanda, and they kept on coming to eat the chicken. And I was like, damn, y'all not even gonna let me make sides. Y'all gonna be eating sides without no chicken. And I was just fussing, and they kept on eating. Quanda said, girl, if you don't give him a piece of bread so you can have a piece of mind to keep him out of y'all's chicken. Girl, y'all better quit playing with Quanda. Shit. Y'all think I'm tough. Quanda don't fucking play. She's 1,000 though, not for real. For real. What's up with the Pisces? I don't, baby, I need more than that. In order for you to get this question answered, I'm going to ask you to, if you want me to give to you, I'm going to ask for you to give me more, okay? That's why I didn't answer that question already. What's up, baby?
Can you go in the driveway to try to see the fireworks?
Yes. Please just stay where I can see. I can see the driveway.
Mommy said you can go in the driveway so you can see the fireworks.
Yes. Is that okay? What's wrong? Do you want me to come out there and light one of those incense to kind of keep the bugs away?
What incense?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll be out there in a minute. I'm almost done because ain't nobody else asking questions anyways. I'm almost done.
Why are you not when it was kids? Because I don't like the loud noise of them.
You want to get, okay, well then you can stay in the house with mommy and I'll be out there in just a second, okay?
Oh, let me get my bubble pops.
Okay, baby. Laughing my ass off. Okay. Is the Pisces person legit or are they playing games? What is it that the Healing Utopia needs to know as it pertains to the legitimacy of this Piscean in their life? What is it that Healing Utopia needs to know as it pertains to the legitimacy of the Piscean in their life? Don't go far, babes. LOL. We don't want to. Honey, Big Bertha, stay ready. That's all I can take it. Big Bertha, stay ready. And baby, if I'm ever going to smell in a motherfucking mugshot, it's that one. Do you hear me? The fuck do you mean? It's that.
I'm just so sorry.
Pookie Tookie, hey, I got you about to sabotage this one. What did you say? I said, what is it that Utopia needs to know as it pertains to the legitimacy of the Pisces? The star card. It has that you need to be a little bit more optimistic and hopeful about it. However, the challenge is the 3 of Wands. Your foresight is fucked up when it comes to this situation. You're not seeing it authentically because your advice is the Hangman. There's a need to gain a different perspective as it pertains to this person. You're not seeing this person truthfully, because the opportunity here is to see this as a new opportunity, something that is the Ace of Pentacles is the most tangible ace. All aces is that of potential, but the Ace of Pentacles is the most tangible. And the opportunity here is to have a tangible opportunity within this situation. However, I have to be honest with you. As of right now, unless you're willing to gain this new perspective, the projected outcome of this is the Ten of Swords. Because you're not seeing it truthfully, well, I assume that you're probably about to sabotage this and therefore bring it to a painful ending here. Yes, that Sag Pisces connection came out tonight. Thank y'all. I ain't even have to ask no question. Ha ha, and get some nuggets. Yeah, that checks out. Ha ha. Thank you, sis. You so welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your confirmation. Thank you for your surprise in the confirmation. Thank you. Yeah, damn, I didn't even see the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is really the card of self-sabotage because of tit for tat, because of the wrong perception. So just gain a different perspective on this connection. And I think that you'll be able to see how you're kind of like sabotaging this. And by just correcting the way that you're sabotaging this person is then going to be forced to respond to you differently, therefore furthering the longevity. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, perfect. I like the mystery. I'm about to be done. I think that was the last question. Did anyone else have any questions, or is that all? Last call for alcohol. Last call for a pour of Miss Kiana. Does anybody want a last pour of Kiana's wisdom? Kiki's guidance. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. And closing down. When we're on here at 1 hour and 30 minutes, we're closing this thing down. So y'all have a running 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get your donation and questions in. You want to just go stand on the porch? You're just going to stay right there.
Oh, are you going to go sit with me?
I am?
Yes.
Okay.
First, I need something that will super plug my ears so I can
get you headphones in, baby.
Yay. Then another set of headphones on top.
You don't need that many headphones, baby. You just need one headphones and you mommy, and I got you, Pookie. I like them. I love that heart healing hands. I love that representation matters. I think we have balanced the scales tonight. This was a nice reading, y'all. Thank you to everyone that actually donated to support my cause, to support me to be able to continue to come onto the channel. Yes, I am definitely going to enjoy these babies. He's yawning. He really wants me to hold him and put him to sleep. He's done with the day. So I'm definitely going to enjoy these babies. Thank you all to everyone that actually donated to support the channel, whether it be an actual donation or a thumbs up. Thank you all so much. I hope that you all found some valuable guidance and go out here into this world. Do not forget to show your light as authentically as possible. Go be great. I love you. And don't forget, if they can't accept your authenticity, baby, they are not deserving or worthy of the destination that you're headed to, okay? Don't take that shit personal. It's one less mouth to fucking feed when you get to your destination. I love you.